relationships, everything between outside of it. I'm Sophia and welcome back to a new video. Don't mind the way I look. Usually I don't interrupt my videos this early on, but for some reason I cannot explain what this video is, even though it's the simplest video I've ever created. Literally just a reading vlog of me being in Greece. Yeah, that is it. I need some explaining lessons, please. At the lobby, when people when they don't want a book anymore, or they're leaving and they bought it here, or they brought it and it broke or whatever, it's damaged, they can leave it there. It's like this little like free book library, but then in the hotel, these are 1, 2, 3 piles of books. There's mostly like thriller books and stuff. I thought you guys would appreciate knowing where I'm at. So I already finished 2 books. I've finished The Kind Worth Killing and It's Not Somewhere Without You, and I finished The Kind Worth Killing in 2 days and It's Not Somewhere Without You in 1 day. And then already since I was at home, I've been reading A Not to Meet You, but I have it on my Kindle as well, so I've been reading that a little bit today. Like, I should probably finish that before I start another book, but it's just not the same as having a physical book. I will read A Not to Meet You and then I'll try to finish it tomorrow, and then I think I'll start this. I hope not all the clips I film are in the hotel room and I actually go out and have fun and show you a bit of Greece. To be really honest with y'all, it'll probably be filmed on my phone because I hate social places and I don't like filming in public. But yeah, today is Sunday and I'm leaving next Monday, so yeah. Hello everyone. I really underestimated myself because I did finish A Not to Meet You last night. I really underestimate myself when I'm in Greece or when I'm on holiday, because I don't realize how much time I actually have. Because yesterday, it was like 5 I think when I filmed, or a bit earlier even. And I was like, well, we're gonna go out for dinner soon. We didn't go out for dinner till like 9:30. Because it's Greece. And that didn't click in my head. And then I did end up actually finishing it and taking a shower before we had to go to dinner. And I know I said I was probably going to start Castaways, but I went through the whole pile of the books that we got here because my mom, she thought I was going to read this one. The problem with this one, look how broken it is. So there's little pages falling out, okay? I did find a version from my Kindle. Luckily I have that in case there's also any pages missing. Like the prologue is literally someone looking for a target because he wants to shoot them in a public place. And then the first chapter is about like this girl that's having an affair. So I'm hooked, and I've read only like 6 pages. This is gonna be my read for probably today and tomorrow. So basically I'm meeting my friends tonight because I do have a couple of friends here. I have actually 2, and then I know kind of their friends, but one of them I already saw and she already left actually. That's really sad. But the other one I actually accidentally saw yesterday at dinner. She was hanging out somewhere and I was like, I think that's Danielle. Huh. And I texted her and it was her, and then I saw her. And basically, she wanted me to come over already today around like 7 to meet all of her friends. I kind of just swim there. But yeah, so then I'm also going to be there for a while. I'm not going to be able to read because I'm interacting with people. Hey! So I know I look like it's literally the middle of winter and I'm at home, but it's just really cold in our hotel room, so don't judge. And like, I prefer being comfy and cozy and in a comforting style. Anyway, I have reached around the 100-page mark of this absolutely torn apart book. I can try to show you. This is how far I am. It's actually quite difficult to show you since like the book is absolutely dead. But the book is basically about that there's like this author and he never revealed his identity. He just really went by a pseudonym for like all of his life, but nobody knew the identity behind the pseudonym. It's definitely twisty. It's definitely twisty and turny. But it's really interesting and I'm actually having a lot of fun. I do own more books by this author, so I'm actually really happy that I found this and I'm reading this because I knew they were good, but I never picked them up because I was scared that I wouldn't like them. That's the update for now, and hopefully next time we will talk, I'll actually film outside. Shock, I'm not outside. I thought I knew where this was going, but it's not. I just had some dinner. I had some food. Usually we obviously eat outside, we go to a restaurant, but yesterday we got pizza and I'm going to a friend's house. And we're probably eating there again, but I just wanted to eat something. I'm just gonna read a little bit longer because it's only 6:13 and I'm leaving at 7. And if I get a chance, I might read a little bit in the taxi. Though I do know the taxi driver, so I might try to talk to me. Like, so much is happening and I didn't, like, it does say twisty and turny. Didn't know it was gonna be this twisty and turny. What a dick. Also, 37% in. Why is the whole plot changing? Like, why did the whole plot just... This is interesting. Birdies, I literally look naked. Basically a little talking update because I tried to film some clips yesterday. They were probably shit ass, so I thought I'd give a little talking update. Again, today I'll try to do better, but today is going to be 35 degrees, so I'm like, yesterday I was like, maybe I should take my camera out, but then I was like, what if it overheats? Today it would overheat. I finished Twisted, the super broken book, and God was this twisty and turny. Literally I thought I knew, and then literally on the last page, and the last page wasn't even a whole page, it was a paragraph, and we got fucked again. A new story, a whole new thing. Do you do that? Literally I don't think a single time in this book I knew what was going on, so I'm definitely leaning towards a 5-star for this one. And I'm really happy because, as I said, I have more books from this author and I'm really scared that I wouldn't like it, but they are later in the series, so I think I'm just gonna get the first few ones in the series because I want to be a normal person and start from the beginning, even though you could read them as a standalone, but no. Then, as I said I would, I started The Castaways. The description of this book is so vague. It literally says, you wake up on a beautiful Moreau island, sparkling blue seas, golden sunsets, barely footprint in the sand. Yet this is no ordinary escape. And then like it says like a few descriptive things, but it literally doesn't even tell you what the story is about. But then after the first chapter, I realized what it was. Like, well, the first two. And it is on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to read it, it is on Kindle Unlimited. I actually didn't think it was on Kindle Unlimited because last time I checked it wasn't. I checked yesterday during dinner and I was so happy because I ended up reading like a few more pages before I went to bed. Yeah, I'm on page 53 this far. Sorry, I'm not that far. It's like, this book is like 380 pages, so it's gonna take me a while. But maybe I can finish this today because I literally have no plans until 8:30 once again. And it is literally 10:30 right now. Let's go outside. Hopefully I don't boil to death. Hopefully my Kindle or my book doesn't catch on fire. Hopefully the island doesn't catch on fire because it has been happening in some islands in Greece. Did you hear that crack? I literally have this book on my Kindle and I could be reading so much more comfortably on my Kindle, but I love seeing how far I am. I have 200 pages left. No, actually 210. I thought I wouldn't enjoy as much as I thought, as I said earlier today, but as you can tell, I've been enjoying it. At the end of most chapters, there's either like a cliffhanger and then you'll get the answer often in the next chapter or the chapter after, or then it's not necessarily always a cliffhanger, sometimes it's something that just keeps you like wanting to continue because it's just something you want an answer to. But we're almost halfway, and shit's still super vague. I kind of like that because we've gotten answers like a little bit, but not enough that you would be like, well, what is all this for? I'll keep you guys updated, but so far I really enjoy it. Recently, I haven't really been thinking about rating stuff though. Like, it's not really like, oh, I think this was a this star or a this star. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of going with the flow, and then I think at the end of the month, I'll kind of see. I'm done. New day, new life, new book. I'm gonna try to finish this book. I started as an audiobook actually not too long ago, but I didn't take the physical book because I was like, I have the audiobook as well, so why would I bother going through all that effort? And then the audiobook kept distracting me because I was doing other things, so I couldn't really pay attention. And yesterday I found a Kindle version. So I think my goal today is to try to finish that one because it's literally only like 200 pages, like 200 Kindle pages. So I just finished my book and I have no clue. I don't understand the ending, so I'm gonna look it up. Hey girlie, still long time no see. That's a lie, so I guess like literally just now. As I saw in the last clip, I was super confused. Sorry, it was really windy, so I don't even know if you could hear me. But I finished Bad Things Happen Here. I have the physical copy at home, but I didn't bring it. I finished it and I was like, what was this ending? Because basically I did know I didn't have a lot left of the book. But I was like, okay, we're gonna get answers. And the thing is, and literally the whole plot changes. We're trying to find out something else. Sorry, my camera died literally in the middle of while I was having a rant. Anyway, only later in the book we found out that this is like a super rich area. There's like a lot of rich people, because only like on the last half of the book we really find out that a lot of people in this town are rich, because it's kind of like, oh yeah, but you are rich and I'm not. Like that kind of whole thing. When was that stated? Maybe this was all stated in the first 30 pages. I do not know, but I don't think so, because I think I would have known. And the main character in the beginning I liked her, and then she started becoming such a pick-me. And then the ending was super vague. The ending was literally, as I said, I had to look it up and I didn't get an answer. Because I thought this could not be the ending, so that's why I looked it up, but it is. It is. Okay. We're gonna stop being negative because I'm literally going off. I'm gonna now read Drunk on Love because I did read like 3 thrillers in a row. So maybe I thought I should finally read more of my... I mean, I have read like a lot of my summer TBR already. I think I've read like literally 5 books of my summer TBR, but it's 13 in total. So maybe I should get going. Anyway, so the book that I just finished was my summer TBR, but so is this one, because most of the books are on my summer TBR are romances. Sorry, that was a mouthful. And I did bring this one, so I might as well read this. Why is there literal sand on my bed? Ew! There's music playing in the background, so I hope I don't get copyrighted. But whatever, so I have been reading Drunk on Love literally all day. And I think I have like 85 pages left. Here are my thoughts. So when I first opened the book, I'm sorry, it's like really dark and there's people. I'm sorry, this is like a shit spot, but whatever. First I realized it's in the fucking third person, and this was like the 3rd book in a row. And literally like any other normal human being, I don't necessarily, I don't love third person, like I don't hate it, I'll read it. It doesn't necessarily stop me from reading a good book, but it does take a longer while to get into it, and it does bother me a little bit. I'm still really nervous about filming in public. Anyway, because I actually had to move my other spot because people started playing a board game, and I was like, are you really about to do this right now? Yeah, so that was my first impression. And then, because basically it's a workplace romance, and this guy, he loses his job, has a one night stand. Next day he gets this little like spent like wasting time job, but figures out he slept with his boss. Literally the most stupid and cliche story ever, but I was kind of eating it up. Besides all these cliches and overdone tropes, I am actually kind of enjoying it because it's more than their just relationship, because she works at this like this winery, it's like this family winery, and there's like also family stuff. It's a lot of connections, there's a lot of friendship, and like yes, the romance is the main story, but I don't know, there's more to it, and I'm kind of loving that. It's 11:20. That's a lie, it's 10:20, and I want to see when I can finish this. I have been reading a bit slower, also because like it's the end, and I don't know, with romance books, it's kind of predictable what's gonna happen. With like thrillers, or like that's when you find out what happens. So it's like, I don't know. Problem is I think there's gonna be a 3rd act breakup in the last 50 pages, since I have 50 pages left, and I'm not very excited for that. So I kind of want to go to bed and finish this tomorrow, but I want to finish this today. I'm actually going crazy. First of all, this 3rd act breakup is so annoying. And there's a family that went to play cards with that took my spot. Well, they didn't take my spot, but they made it more uncomfortable for me to film it. They're playing the fucking card game, and they're shuffling the cards so loud that I literally cannot read. Like, I actually had to stop reading. Some authors need to understand that the 3rd act breakup makes the book worse and doesn't make it better. Just, did you hear that? This one was kind of fair, but I'm just not in the mood for this. I've been like not reading that much. I keep going on my phone. I'm pretty certain this is just a simple 3-star. It's just so overdone. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm gonna take a fat sleep now. New day, new book. Can you tell my meds haven't started working? I already picked a new book, and this one is not for my summer TBR. Basically, I'm gonna read Shelter by Harlan Coben, and if you've been following me for longer, I buy a shit ton of Harlan Coben books for my boyfriend. Has he only finished one? Yes. But like, my mom said that he would enjoy them, that they're easier to read, and that like, I don't know, they're like hooking. The thing is, I keep buying him Harlan Coben books, and I haven't read one myself. And this one is a YA one, and my mom said that like, and like the font is also fucking massive. I said, because me and my boyfriend are going to Spain together, like in today in a week. So I'm literally gonna be home for 5 days. I'm being kind of spoiled this summer because I'm going on holiday 3 times. So I thought I could read this now and then my boyfriend could read it in Spain. Because this is just a lot easier for him, I think, and it's a lot shorter, a lot bigger font, because the books are always relatively short and he has one that's really small and short. But the font is like unreadable. Yeah, it's 327 pages, but with font the size of apps like my Kindle.
She left me lonely. Now I see her in my dreams. Yeah, she's so holy. Got me back in on my knees. Oh, she left me lonely. I swear it's hard to believe.